Suspicion of rape.
Hey, you.
Suspicion of murder. Suspicion of narcotics. Suspicion of running away. About 90% of children put in adult jails have not committed a serious crime. But all too often, children are placed side by side or even in the same cells with adult murderers, rapists, and other criminals, although that's illegal in most states. There are better ways to help children in trouble, but government can't solve the problem alone. Putting children in adult jails is criminal. You can help solve the problem. Write jail, Box 2580, Champaign, Illinois, 61820. About 90% of children put in adult jails have not committed a serious crime. But children are often placed in cells side by side with adult criminals, even though that's illegal in most states. Government can't solve the problem alone. Putting children in adult jails is criminal. Help solve the problem. Write jail, Box 2580, Champaign, Illinois, 61820. Putting children in adult jails is criminal. Help solve the problem. Write jail, Box 2580, Champaign, Illinois, 61820.
"8 a.m., any school day. She can't wait to start school. Her mind is on art class. He's worried about work. His mind is already at the office. She doesn't always pay attention to traffic signs or traffic. She does depend on him, on every driver, to watch out for her. When school is in session, keep your mind on your driving. Pay attention to pedestrians. Think safety, drive safely. You and she don't want to run into each other one morning. Drive as if a child's life depends on you. It does."
Do you want to grow up to be big and strong? You can do it by acting right, not wrong. Brushing your teeth and washing your face will make you feel wonderful any place. A healthy breakfast is the best way to start, so good nutrition can do its part to help you grow strong and tall and true, so there isn't anything you can't do. Cereal and fruit with milk or cream are just the beginning of a good food scheme. Plenty of exercise and plenty of sleep, lots of sunshine and breathing deep, playing outside in the fresh, clean air for all to share. Let's all learn to help Mom and Dad to clean up air that's really bad. Let's fight pollution and show we care to have a world with fine, clean air.
Sunshine Day is August 19th, a celebration of the International Year of the Child. What will you do to touch the heart of a child?
Shoo-be-doo-ba, Sunshine Day, Sunshine Day, brings the sun my way. Every day is a sunshine day.
Flavor, rich, rewarding flavor made a Lark smoker out of this man. But it was the back of the pack that got him to try Lark in the first place. Lark is unique in cigarette filtration. Only in the Keith filter do you find two modern outer filters plus an inner filter of charcoal granules. Science uses charcoal granules to purify water you drink and to purify air you breathe. Lark's granules are not only activated, but fortified a special way. This selective filtration smooths the taste, but doesn't thin out the rich tobacco flavor. On the back of new Lark's pack, this man found good reason to try Lark. But it took rich, rewarding flavor to make a Lark smoker out of him. You too will find Lark, richly rewarding yet uncommonly smooth.
What's being done about water pollution in America?
Most manufacturing processes use water, and today's technology gives us the methods and the tools to treat that water biologically, so that very often the water we return to our streams and rivers is cleaner than it was before we used it. We've all got a stake in a clean America.
Billy Chapman is 3 years old, and like most kids his age, he's curious. A few months ago, Billy started nibbling on some flaking paint in his home. If he hadn't been stopped, Billy Chapman would be a very sick little boy today, and maybe even dead. The reason? Lead-based paint. Paint that could be deadly poisonous if eaten. Thousands of kids in this country are sick from eating lead-based paint. Billy is one of the lucky ones. He was spotted in time. He lives with his parents in Des Moines, Iowa, a city that's really making an effort to solve the lead paint problem. Social workers canvass the over neighborhoods and counsel the parents on the problem of lead paint poisoning.
I'm with the lead poisoning program, and we're going from the neighborhood testing children for lead poisoning.
Children suspected of eating the paint are taken to a nearby clinic, where they're examined and they are given a blood test.
Boom, sir. There, all done.
Because the symptoms of lead poisoning are like those of many other childhood illnesses, the only way to be sure is to analyze the blood sample for lead content. If the content's too high, the child is hospitalized and he's given treatment to remove the lead from his body. The child's home is checked for lead paint, and the parents are instructed on how to remove it or to cover it up with paneling.
This section right here is peeling and flaking and looks like an ideal section, and I think I'll begin right here.
The danger of lead paint poisoning exists wherever there are homes that were painted before 1950. In Des Moines, lead paint was found in the upper middle class homes as well as those in the poorer neighborhoods. Des Moines is one of the many communities now receiving grants from the Department of Health, Education, and Welfare to find and to treat children with lead poisoning. And what about your community? This is Jean Glenn.
Mother Nature's planting trees. Isn't that marvelous? Trees can plant trees, but in lots of places they need help from us. Since trees are so beautiful and useful, let's all plant lots of them.
To reach maturity and provide their many benefits, trees need protection from disease, fire, insects, neglect, rough handling, and a host of other hazards. But they'll make it if you insist they be used wisely and managed scientifically.
Elise, come here.
The things we see and hear. It's not all fun and games living with a child. We see thousands of children every year who are abused. I heard 1 million were last year. And there's not always broken bones. Some children are emotionally hurt, teased, or made fun of till they feel real bad. Others are neglected. They don't get the right food or clothes. And some are sexually abused by a family member or a trusted friend. Some die, about 5 every day. Others keep on suffering, hoping one day the hurt will stop.
Abused children are helpless unless you help.
Find out how. Write Prevent Child Abuse, Box 2866, Chicago, Illinois, 60690.
United Negro College Fund, 3rd Revised, March 8th. I see America working harder every day to educate her people to live a better way.
The United Negro College Fund has helped thousands of blacks make contributions in walks of life where they couldn't walk before.
We want to give our best, please understand. Please understand. We're not asking for a handout.
Give to the United Negro College Fund. A mind is a terrible thing to waste.